picture of them in the catio.
It's Monday, January 19th at about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and we're under a snow squall warning, and it's been snowing heavily for an hour and a half or more now. We've got several new inches on the ground of snow, and I think it's going to continue for a little bit of time yet. I'm not sure how long, maybe a few more hours on and off. There's a fairly narrow stream coming off of Lake Ontario, and we just happen to be under one of the heavier parts for a while here. They say we can get up to 15 centimeters, so another 6 inches potential. Wow, that's really coming heavy now. Somewhat falling out of the trees here too, I think, but it is heavy everywhere else as well. They've updated the snow squall warning now at 12:30 or so to say that we now could potentially get 15 to 30 centimeters, so 6 to 12 inches. And the way it's coming down right now, I'd believe it. As you can see in this radar image, there's heavy snow just coming up north of Kingston to this area. And this has been doing this for the last hour and a half or two. And it varies between moderate to really heavy. And right now I'm out in really heavy snow. We don't get snow squalls coming off Lake Ontario here very often. They usually hang down towards the lake shore more. But occasionally, if we get a southwest wind, we can get them up this far or even further north. This one's actually going further north than us too, but when they do come, they're heavy, just like they are everywhere, whether it's here or along the shores of Georgian Bay or Lake Huron or Lake Superior. A snow squall is a snow squall, and you don't want to be out driving in them if at all possible. They can be treacherous. I'd say the visibility right now is about half a kilometer. I can just barely see across the road to the trees on the other side, and I'd say that's about half a kilometer. The trees lining our driveway here just in front of me, they're probably 150 meters away, and this is what they look like. Pretty obscure as well. This reminds me of a time years ago when I was coming home from my job at Puckasaw National Park. I was coming home for Christmas with one of the fellow conservation officers who was driving us back, and he lived over near Georgian Bay. So my parents, who were then living in Fenelon Falls, agreed to come over and pick me up that evening. We were late getting in, at least after dark. Anyhow, probably 8 o'clock, we got back to his place in Georgian Bay, south end of Georgian Bay, and my parents came over from Fenelon Falls, which wouldn't normally be a huge drive, but that night we got caught in snow squalls and we were just inching our way back most of the way. It was horrible. You could hardly see 50 feet ahead of yourself quite often, so we were cruising along the back roads, not knowing where we were half of the time, and just very dicey conditions. And I'll never forget that trip. It was awful. It's not a fun time in the daytime to be driving, never mind at night. Oh geez, now I can hardly see anywhere. It's just crazy out here right now. You don't see heavy snow like that around here too often. It's just so dense. Wow, it's quite incredible. That's why I wanted to get out here and record it. There's the view up our driveway. I'd say, yeah, maybe 200 meters maximum. Can you see? There's looking down towards the house. Can barely see the pine plantation, which is another 200 meters away roughly. This is a lot of fun to be out in, but I also realize how much work it's going to cause. Gonna have to clean this driveway out probably before my son gets home tonight, or he might not be able to get in. But I don't think this snow will be over by then, so it'll just be an interim cleaning, I guess. Do it later today and then probably end up having to do it again tomorrow. And there's a good 15 or more centimeters on the driveway already, so it's gonna be fun. Anyhow, I hope you enjoyed that brief walk out in a snow squall today on January 19th in the afternoon.